Eugene. This place has been around since the 1920s, celebrated its 80th anniversary last year. Great old barn for college sports in this All-Star Classic. At 165 pounds now, Eric Tannenbaum, #2 ranked out of Michigan, against 3rd ranked Patrick Pitsch of Arizona State.
The guys just kind of feeling each other out here, but look for Tannenbaum to open up with a low single or the double. He's got some quick straight-on shots, but Pitsch comes up with a nice shot. Good whizzer technique by Tannenbaum. Good flurry there. Pitsch is quite an athlete. He's explosive and powerful, but I'll look for Tannenbaum to get in on his leg attacks next. Ho ho! Wow. Now he's got to finish though. He's got to get the angle. He's doing good. He's got to get it higher. He's going to try to dump him or cut across to a double. A little sloppy, a little careless. There's not going to be a takedown here, I don't think. He's still got a foot in. You see the rule. Remember the rule in college, you only have to have 1 foot in. So Tannenbaum can keep 1 foot in and jerk him in a little bit. It's not going to happen. Good job by Pitsch. Offset the takedown because Tannenbaum had it 90% finished.
Tannenbaum, 3-time All-American, twice at 149. And then he was 4th last year at the NCAAs, but he was up 2 weight classes to 165. We talked about this before. When you make that transition, Ken, 2 weight classes, big deal moving up.
Yeah, and he did it very effectively, as did Trella, moved up too. The Michigan team in general has chosen to move up their guys and done very well. And something to take note of. Wrestlers do not need to starve or dehydrate to make weight. Our sport's doing much better in that respect the last 10 or 20 years. More and more wrestlers are eating healthy, strength training, and doing really well, closer to their natural weight. There's much less starvation, dehydration, and it's good. And it just shows you young guys at home, you don't need to cut a lot of weight or any weight to be successful. You can just wrestle close to what you weigh out of practice, eat good, nutritious food year-round, and that's what Tannenbaum's doing. He looks good. I bet you he'll keep it up throughout the match, too.
As we watch Tannenbaum and Pitsch go at it here at 165, we're going to bring in the winner at 149 pounds, Dustin Slater of Minnesota. Dustin, congratulations. Obviously, you've seen Chirella a bunch of times. Did you get what you expected in that bout?
Yeah, I mean, it went all right. I can't say it was my perfect match, but, you know, I'll take it for the first match of the year.
Dustin, you hit a nice reshot. What were you thinking there? What were you looking for?
You know, he hits a lot of those attacks, especially early on, and, you know, just looking to, you know, stop him, use some momentum, and get a quick score there. You know, when I block him, he's coming up. You know, it's a great opportunity to score. You know, it's a perfect setup.
Dustin, I know last year for you guys, team-wise, the goal was to recapture the NCAAs. You did that. What's the mindset this year now that the target's back on your back as the reigning NCAA champs?
You know, this year there's a big emphasis on individuals. You know, we got a lot of seniors on the team, and none of them have, you know, individually reached their goals. And so we're really striving for, you know, a lot of national champs individually, high All-Americans. And if we do that, you know, I think the national title as a team will take care of itself.
Well, Dustin, this is Coach Chirito. Your buddy Roger Kish is coming up. We talked a little bit yesterday. What do you see happening? Talk to us a little bit about what you see happening in that match against Varner. What's you got to do to get paybacks?
You know, I think a big thing with him is just getting Varner to open up. Varner's a big, strong guy, and Kish has just got to create a lot of motion. He's got some quick reshots, some quick low shots, and just got to, you know, get Varner stepping, reaching, and just create some angles.
Dustin, thanks for your time. Best of luck the rest of this season.
Yep, thanks. Appreciate it.
Dustin Slater of Minnesota, again victorious at 149 pounds, picking up his 2nd career All-Star Classic win. Now, these 2 wrestlers, Tannenbaum and Pitsch, scoreless after the first period, and Tannenbaum has some history in this event. 2 years ago, when this event was in Stillwater, Oklahoma, he upset then defending NCAA champ Zach Esposito on his home mat at the All-Star 7-3.
Yeah, I remember covering that match with you, Jason, for CSTV. That was exciting, and Oklahoma State brought the match to their gym, and they didn't do so well. You know, as Esposito bit the dust, if memory serves me correctly, Mako lost in that match as well.
And those guys certainly were able to right the ship that season and go on to win another NCAA title. But again, Minnesota, the top dog. Last year, the Golden Gophers getting it done with another NCAA title, 3rd since 2001. Here, Tannenbaum picks up a point for the escape early in period number 2, and Pitsch trying to work on getting his first points match.
Tannenbaum is bleeding a little bit. The match may get stopped for a second here. Nothing major. He's got a little scrape on his eye. But Tannenbaum's got to get those low shots, and he's doing too much paw and not enough body faking. Tannenbaum wrestles best when he's body faking and moving. Right now, he's letting Pitsch control the tempo a little bit.
Yeah, the Arizona State senior out of Spanaway, Washington, two-time defending Pac-10 champ. He's been a win short of All-America status at Nationals the last 2 years. So you certainly know that's a focus for this season. And coming in ranked 3rd in the nation, obviously his aspirations could be higher.
No doubt, he's been knocking on the door. That's not a good move by Pitsch, though. He stopped. He got stuck underneath, and that's one of the things that's holding him back from cracking the top echelon, putting his move together in combination. He got in there on a shot and really let Tannenbaum run behind him pretty easily there.
Tannenbaum 2 for the takedown, 3-0 lead. And under 10 seconds left to go here, second period.
Yeah, he's going to ride right here hard. Boy, the energy's kind of left us right before the intermission. That exciting pin by Poeta. The place was jacked up. This gym is a great wrestling venue. You talked about the tradition here of Oregon sports in this venue. The first 2 levels of this place are filled. There looks to be about 4,000 people in here, which is a tremendous turnout for here. And they were just really excited to see that great wrestling. The first 5 matches have been awesome. Pretty amazing to me that the University of Oregon would consider letting this program go with all this support. Oregon wrestling is very strong, and not just Oregon, but the Northwestern states have really improved tremendously in the last decade in wrestling, as has Oregon. So I'm glad to see all these people turn out, and they're fighting, as we talked about with Mike Moore, the executive director of the Coaches Association. We talked about them fighting to save the program because there is a need for it. There's a need for these fans, students, to have a program at the University of Oregon.
We'll certainly monitor the progress of that as we watch the 2 guys head-to-head here into the 3rd period. Tannenbaum of Michigan, the only 3 points so far, and he's racked up a minute of riding time right now. And if he can hang on for a few more seconds, he'll lock up a bonus point. And he's now got it. If he can keep in this position on top and stay here and work the clock a little further, he'll rack up and lock up that bonus point, assuming Pitsch doesn't flip him over and escape. And right now, the Arizona State wrestler working on doing that, but Tannenbaum sends him back to the mat.
Yeah, for as strong as Pitsch is, he's not showing us a lot of explosion on bottom. He's kind of being methodical, and I guess this is why he's been a step away. He has got the number 3 ranking now. It'll be interesting if he can keep it. But Tannenbaum, who usually doesn't ride a whole lot, is really having an easy time of riding Pitsch here. But Pitsch is one of the leaders of Arizona State. You know, that's the Pac-10 wrestling has really improved and grown. Another thing with the University of Oregon, why in the world would they consider letting the sport go? The Pac-10 wrestling is growing. The West Coast is growing in wrestling. Arizona, California, right up here, Oregon and Washington, just lots of good wrestling.
Well, Tannenbaum with a great ride here in the 3rd period does get the riding time point. Trying to hang on for the shutout right now, and it looks like he will get it. With the riding time point, 4-0 whitewashing for Eric Tannenbaum of Michigan. 28-3 overall last year. 3-time All-America. Would like to do that again, but has designs of maybe breaking through for a national championship. Tannenbaum the winner at 165. 4-0 over Patrick Pitsch of Arizona State. Great action here at Mac Court in Oregon. We'll head to 174 coming up, and another number 1 versus number 2 showdown here on CST.